International System of Unit means SI unit. In earlier times, physical quantities measured in different units had different magnitude. Thus, it became inconvenient and difficult to compare results. Different units gave complicated relation with some basic physical quantities. Therefore, the resulting units were also not practical. So there was a need for having only one universal system of unit. Only one universal system of unit. For this, it was derived in 1971 about the International System of Unit, and in abbreviation it is written as SI unit. Okay. In 1971, General Conference on Weight and Measurement held its meeting decide a system of unit and international uses. This system is called International System of Unit and abbreviates as SI from its French name. The SI unit consists of 7 fundamental units. Okay. The SI unit has 7 fundamental units, which we'll see in the next slide. Okay. 7 fundamental units like length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, amount of substance. So here we have one table which contains 3 columns. In the first column, it is written about quantities. Here units and the symbol of unit. Okay. Length unit is meter and it can be written as small m. Mass unit is kilogram and it can be written as kg. Time second, small s. Temperature unit is Kelvin and it can be written as capital K. Electric current ampere and it can be written as capital A. Luminous intensity unit candela and it can be written as CD. Amount of substance mole, MOL, symbol of mole. Okay. So this is all about fundamental quantities: length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, amount of substance. Okay. Students, in the last slide we had discussed about the SI unit. Okay. So there are some important rules for writing SI units. So just try to understand the different rules of SI unit. So first one is full name of a unit always start with the small letter even if named after a person. Okay. Always we have to write with small letter: Newton, ampere, coulomb. So unit of the name of a unit is always written in small letters, including the case when it is named after a scientist. Okay. This is the first rule of SI unit. Now the second one: symbol for unit named after a scientist should be capital letter. Okay. Symbol for unit named after a scientist should be in capital letter. So N Newton, K Kelvin, A ampere and C for coulomb. Okay. Third one: symbol for all other units are written in small letters. Symbol for only in case of the name of scientist we can use capital letter, but in different, except this case, we have to write in all the cases with small letter. Here unit of length meter, small m; unit of mass kilogram, small kg, small k and g; second small s and candela CD. Okay. Fourth one: on space is left between the one space is left between the last digit of numerical and the symbol of unit. At least one space between the numerical value and unit. Here we have one space: 10 kg, 5 Newton, 15 meter. So this is a wrong method. Please use this method. One space is left between the last digit of numerical and the symbol of unit. Okay. Next, Fifth one, the units do not have plural forms. Okay, the units do not have plural form. 6 meter, do not write 6 meters. 14 kg, 14 kgs. 20 second, 20 seconds. 18 kelvin, 18 kelvins. So the unit do not have plural forms. Okay, next, full stop should not be used after the units. Full stop should not be used after the units. 7 meter, 12 newton, 25 kg. 7 meter, full stop. Wrong. Okay, so do not use full stop after the units. Okay, next, seventh one, no space is used between the symbols for. Okay, don't leave space between the symbols like Newton meter, JS, joules, joule second, volt. So don't leave the space between the symbols. Okay, JS, J space S, these are the wrong assessment. Okay, so our next topic is measuring length. So before we start, just try to understand the definition of length. Okay, length is one of the fundamental physical quantity. Okay, length of an object is defined as the distance between its two extreme end. Length can be defined as distance between its two extreme ends. Okay, we can denote length as a small l. Length is a term used to identify the size of an object. Length is also used to identify the size of an object. Okay, and length can be measured in meter, centimeter, kilometer, in multiple and some multiple units. Okay, for example, suppose your teacher asks you find the length of a table. What will you do? You will immediately find the distance between the two ends of the table with the help of a scale. This distance gives the length of a table. Okay, here we have one small scale in mm, 1 and centimeter, 1 2 3 4 5 6. There are different indication in mm and centimeter. Okay, this is the length. Okay, different units of length. Okay, different units of length. The standard unit of length based on the metric system is a meter. According to the length that need to be measured, we can cover a meter into various units like millimeter, centimeter and kilometer. Okay, centimeter and millimeter help measure smaller length, and meter and kilometers help measure a larger length like distance. Okay, so centimeter and millimeter are the submultiple units and meter kilometers are the multiple units. Okay, for example, the length of a pencil can be calculated in centimeter, while kilometer can be measure the distance between two building or two places. Okay, 100 equal division of meter gives a centimeter, so we can write 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay, this is all about different units of length. So different units of length: meter, millimeter, centimeter, decimeter. Okay, conversion of these units by using this diagram we can understand conversion of these units. Okay, please listen carefully. Kilometer to meter. If we have to convert 1 kilometer in meter, okay, so we can write 1000. So 1 kilometer to meter, 1000. to multiply the value by 1000. 1 meter to centimeter, multiply the value by 100. 1 centimeter to millimeter, multiply the value by 10. From the starting, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, so multiplied by 1000. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, so multiplied by 100. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 mm, so multiplied by 10. Okay, these are the larger to smaller unit. But if we have to convert smaller to larger, so mm to centimeter, if we have to convert 1 mm in centimeter, so divided by 10. 1 centimeter in meter divided by 100. Okay, and 1 meter in kilometer, so divided by 1000. So these are the important conversion. If we have to convert kilometer to meter, multiply the value, and meter to kilometer, divide the value. Okay, so these are the important conversion. Additionally, some other conversions are also given here, like inches to feet, feet to yard, and miles. Okay, the relation between the units here: 1 inch is equal to 12 feet. 1 inch is equal to 12 feet. 1 feet is equal to 3 yard, and 1 yard is equal to 1760 meter. Okay, 1 inch is equal to 12 feet. 1 feet is equal to 3 yard, and 1 yard is equal to 1760 meter. So here same, 1 mile to convert yard divided by 1760, 1 yard in feet divided by 3, and 1 feet in inch divided 12. So it is not necessary to learn this, but just try to learn only this: kilometer to meter, meter to centimeter, centimeter to mm. So mm to centimeter, centimeter to meter, and meter to kilometer. Please learn only this conversion: kilometer to meter, meter to centimeter. If you are not able to learn, so learn only this part. Okay, in this slide you have to learn only this part. So this is all about the unit conversion. Okay.